proposal that was proposed by Susan Riley as a student in my class. And who were some of our other partners?
I think us.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, Felicia. The Downtown Neighborhood Association and SAGE. And Parks Department, thank you very much. And the department, so we are providing a wayfinding system to targeting people who are not necessarily aware or active users of the Halprin sequence, to learn about that resource in their midst and to encourage them to enjoy it for its cultural and recreational opportunities. And I don't want to dominate this to tell you about it, but just to say we have a pilot project up currently, and we're going to put up the rest of our signs in July in concert with many, many events that we will be planning with our partners to launch it. So, Susan, is your project you want to say?
I'll just say a little bit about the project itself. Was something that I proposed in a class that I was taking with Ellen, and then the community members were present at the class and they were interested in the proposal that I made and wanted to move it forward. It's a proposal that's based on the Walk Your City model of community-based wayfinding. So we're basically adapting the model that they proposed and that they've implemented in a lot of different communities all over the country, and I think even internationally. And so it's basically trying to engage as many regular citizens in the process of like figuring out what's kind of magical and cool about your neighborhood that you might not know about, and how can we direct people to find basically the hidden gems that are in their neighborhood. And so for the neighborhood that we're working on, it's the Halprin sequence.
I used to teach zine workshops in my former life, and that's actually along the lines of the zine workshop I used to do that I've taken as far as Minot, North Dakota. I taught 60 rural teenagers how to publish a zine, and it was all centered around writing about their communities and their favorite places and kind of, yeah.
So that might be something
exciting. Maybe we need to do a zine.
I know, I was just thinking that. Yeah. And then, Grant, you wanted to say anything?
Well, I just want to spend a little time talking about the Halprin Landscape Conservancy, which is one of the partners that we've been talking about. And I too have spent most of my life in Portland in a number of different parts, but about 6 years ago I moved down to the South Auditorium area in one of the condos down there, and just fell in love with the area and fell in love with the Halprin sequence. And so one of the things I did to try to give back to the community was get involved with the Halprin Landscape Conservancy, whose mission is to restore and maintain those facilities, and has been successful in developing a voluntary local improvement district with local property owners around here, and in partnership with the city of Portland has come up with about $3.5 million to restore that area, which I think is a fantastic piece of work. Most of the work the Conservancy has done so far has been around bricks and mortar issues. And one thing I'm really interested in seeing is more activation of those spaces. And so that's one of the reasons that I was excited to work with Portland State and others on the wayfinding project. I'm also really happy to have worked with the Downtown Neighborhood Association in some of the work that they've done around concerts and movies in the park, which will continue this year, and again are supported by Portland Public Parks and Recreation, which is an important piece for us. And then the other thing that I should mention is that there is a local residents group named SAGE, and Judy Buffo, who's the head of that group, was unable to be here today, but we're trying to be a local voice for the community. Thanks.